Clemency denied for ex-police officer facing execution in 1995. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. AP, an ex-New Orleans police officer awaiting execution for the murders of a fellow officer and two other people during a 1995 restaurant robbery, lost a chance at clemency Friday during a meeting of Louisiana's Pardon Board. Antoinette Frank's bid for a clemency hearing failed on a 2-2 vote following emotional testimony. It was one of 5 cases before the board following an initiative by Governor John Bel Edwards, who opposes the death penalty. Frank was convicted in the 1995 death of Officer Ronald Williams II during a robbery at the Kim Anh Restaurant, where both officers sometimes moonlighted as security guards. Also killed were Cuong Vu, 24, and Cuong Vu, 17, children of the restaurant's owners. Frank left the restaurant after the shootings and returned later under the guise of bringing help, a detective said at the time, but other Vu family members who hid in a large cooler during the rampage identified her when she returned. An accomplice in the robbery and killings is serving a life sentence. Williams's family members opposed a clemency hearing. His son, who was a baby when his father was killed, said it was absurd to consider her request. Supporters of clemency said Frank had experienced horrific trauma and abuse at the hands of her father when she was growing up. There was testimony Friday and in past court cases that Frank's father repeatedly raped her and forced her to have abortions. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than board member Alvin Roche Jr. said his vote against clemency was based on disciplinary reports in Frank's prison record. He also said he worried that changing the sentence could open up a path to her release on parole. Earlier this year, Edwards, a term-limited Democrat who leaves office in January, announced his opposition to the death penalty. That was followed by clemency applications on behalf of 56 out of 57 death row prisoners seeking to have their sentences reduced to life without parole. The board placed 20 of those applications on its docket. But after a block engineered by Republican Attorney General Jeff Landry, who is running to replace Edwards, only the first 5 had a shot at Edwards' signature.